I'm like, and it just didn't take a lot. And that's the thing about when God gives you a vision to do something,
right,
and you step out there and you start doing it,
right, yep,
it doesn't take a lot to get started.
Does not. Yeah,
you know, a $30 webcam,
right,
you know, a green screen that didn't cost nothing, you know, a tripod that costed 30 or 40 bucks.
Yeah.
You know, microphone, $40.
Right.
We already own headphones. And,
laptops and all that.
Laptops, yeah.
Yeah, when God is doing it though, you're right. He's not going to make it where it's an uphill battle.
No.
For you just to get something going in his name, right, under his authority.
Mm-hmm.
And it almost, you know, goes against the grain for him to have to, for God to do you like that. But I think, you know, we've accepted this. I think for a long time, a lot of, you know, churches and a lot of leaders have accepted that, hey, well, you know, when God calls you, you know, you got to just deal with the rough and you got to just rough it out.
Are we roughing it right now?
No.
We're preaching the kingdom and having a good time doing it.
Right. And everything has been added to us. I mean, just like the word says, it's been added to us. So, you know, we haven't needed for anything. We haven't wanted for anything. And even at you know, we talk about us getting started with this. Some people say, well, you know, you just take your time and let God just kind of show you. But then what about the other end? When God says, I need you to go get this, that, and the other. And I need you to get started. But what do? Do you just wait and kind of, because of what you're used to seeing or have seen? Nah, you gotta go. And I think the Most High is looking for people that's ready to go.
And here's the thing, when you go, when you're obedient,
right?
I learned this in probably my travels as a musician.
Mm-hmm.
I've served a lot of houses in Pittsburgh, served a lot of churches, a lot of ministries, in what's been, my God, like a 30-year career now.
Right.
Just in playing. It was funny. I was talking to a musician the other day. He said, I play in the key of 1987.
Think of that now.
I said, wow, I never heard it put like that before. Man. But you know, at some point, you know, the sound of when you were learning,
that's right,
kind of really stays out in the forefront.
There you go.
A lot of time.
There you go.
But I watched this happen a lot in churches that I was serving in, where, you know, when I may not have wanted to be there, it might not have been the place that I would have chosen for me, but it was what the Most High assigned for me to do in that particular season.
I get it.
And because I was there and being obedient, my thing was, God, you have to cover me. You have to cover my family, because I'm being obedient to what you told me to do. So you have to cover me while I'm there. Right.
I think that's key, man. A lot of times when we're following God and he's giving us instructions, it is uncomfortable. As a matter of fact, I believe it's supposed to be uncomfortable, because it does require faith. You know, if it's not by faith, then what is it by? It's by your own efforts, by your own intellect, you know.
And if nothing's, I didn't mean to cut you off. I apologize.
You're good. You're good.
If it's not uncomfortable, if there's not a challenge somewhere along the line, then there's no need for faith.
Right.